Hello everyone, you are on the Mobi channel and I am glad to see you on my channel again. Today we have released a new 21 episode Skibidi Toilet Multiverse. It turned out to be so cool that the updated Drillman Titan became my favorite Titan of this universe. And in this video, I will not only analyze this episode, but also try to answer questions such as why Clockman's agents and other agents fought for this clock building, what new abilities the updated Titan Drillman hides from us and what may happen in the next 22 episodes. The video turned out to be very interesting, so be sure to like it and subscribe to the channel, as well as take a look at my second channel with reactions, because there will soon be a reaction to the 21 episodes of Skibidi Toilet Multiverse, and also go to my Discord server, because all new leaks of Skibidi Toilet appear there. Anyway, we're starting. Episode 21 continues the events of the previous 20th episode, and by the way, if you haven't watched its analysis, then after watching this video, I advise you to familiarize yourself with it. Specifically, episode 21 continues from this moment in episode 20, that is, when the plane of Clockman's agents flew to the building with a large clock, which the opponents tried to blow up in the previous episode. As we can see, cameraman agents are looking for the cause of the clock failure, specifically why they do not walk, or they are interested in why the opponents needed to destroy this building. They literally watch everything. For example, this cameraman has already given up and just started looking at the tablet, but what is he looking at there? Maybe this is another fan of TV woman? But then the cameraman finally get the same elderly and chief Clockman agent. And thanks to him, agents immediately find the reason why the opponents tried to blow up this building. This device is similar to what we saw in episode 10. Let me remind you that in episode 10, agents used these devices to try to fix the Clockman Titan. But due to the fact that they were attacked by a Skibidi magnet, all these devices failed and nothing worked out for them. And this device looks much bigger and stronger than what we saw in episode 10. Clockman's agents take this device with them and then the POV operator sees how the big Clockman agent, who saved this device at the cost of his life, began to recover a little, and then the TV man agent teleports to them and he teleports him to a safer place where he will be cured and given a rest. And then all agents and titans receive an urgent message on their tablets that the second base of Skibidi toilets has been found, and also that the toilets are planning to blow up the headquarters of Clockman's agents. They need to immediately attack the second base of Skibidi toilets. Next, we see how the Titan Drillman also received this message, and probably he just wanted to start the next task, when suddenly he saw that a whole army of various dangerous toilets was approaching them. Agent Clockman realized that it was going to be very hot here right now, so he drove his Clockman's plane right to the agents to pick them up from here. Titan Drillman immediately began to show us his new abilities. As we know before, it could cause earthquakes, but now it can make real volcanic eruptions from the ground. Also in this frame, you can see that the Titan Frillman has a mechanical tail and in general it reminds me a little of a dragon. Next, the Titan begins to be attacked by opponents, but he easily copes with them. His fighting style is so aggressive that he literally fights like some kind of beast. He bites off the heads of his opponents, and coolly destroys everyone who attacks him. But the most unexpected opponent for me here is the Skibidi Knight. The Dom Studio team seems to hint to us that the Titan Drillman is compared to a dragon and in order to defeat him, a Skibidi Knight was sent to attack. And despite the fact that the Skibidi Knight has a real sword that looks like a threat to the Titan, the Titan also has his own weapon, which he uses in the fight against the Skibidi Knight, and even though the Skibidi Knight hit his sword directly into the Titan Drillman, the Titan easily destroyed the sword and twisted the Skibidi Knight through himself like minced meat through a meat grinder. Next, we are shown how they are trying to attack Titan from the air, but he is ready for this and begins the attack first. Chains come out of his stomach, which capture flying opponents and then they fall into the most dangerous place of the Titan Drillman, specifically into his stomach. And although Titan alone copes with opponents without problems, then we see it. We are shown a very epic shot that even gives me goosebumps, because a large airship with huge missiles is approaching it and as soon as this frame moves away we see the Titan cameraman. Dangerous missiles, which are most likely charged with acid, separate from the airship and fly at a rapid high speed straight into the Titan Drillman. Out of desperation, the Titan closes with his big mechanical hand, but then suddenly a large shield of the Titan cameraman appears, which protects the Titan from an explosion. We are again shown a message that we need to immediately attack the enemy base and the Titans agree. Then the Titan cameraman will fly into the attack, and the Titan Drillman will stay here. The Titan cameraman agrees with him, but then we see several of those most dangerous airships flying directly at the Titans. the Titans are surrounded and the Titan Drillum roars very loudly. Next, the camera switches and we see how the Titan Speakerman is repaired to calm classical music. It is clear that Titan is already impatient to join the battle. He shows this message to the cameramen who are repairing it, but they just looked and continue to slowly and calmly repair the Titan Speakerman to classical music, and this ends the 21st episode of Skibidi Toilet Multiverse. And now let me try to answer the questions that I asked at the beginning. And the first question was, why did Clockman's agents and other agents fight for this clock building? I think that the agents were fighting not for the sake of the building, but for the sake of what was in it. After all, it contained the very invention that could possibly fix the Titan Clockman. I think that the opponents wanted to blow up this invention, because, as I suppose, after the explosion, time should have stopped. Next, I would like to answer the second question, specifically what new abilities are hidden from us by the updated Titan Drillman. His first new ability is to activate volcanoes, and his second stealthy ability, which he will most likely demonstrate to us in the next 22 episodes, will be that he has wings. Yes, I didn't just tell you that he looks very much like a dragon, because he will most likely have wings and also have fiery breath. Before he could shoot a laser from his reactor, but now with his new appearance he can most likely spew flames and fly. And maybe the next 22 episodes will just start with how he will first spew flames from his stomach, and then he will have wings and he will easily destroy all the flying airships, but this is just my theory. In fact, I do not know what will actually happen. After all, it is possible that the next episode will not continue the events of this episode. After all, if all the Titans are busy, we have another Titan that we have never seen in the main plot yet, and specifically this is the Titan TV Man. It is possible that in the next 22 episodes we will finally be shown it. Personally, I am really looking forward to the appearance of the Titan TV Man in the Skibidi Toilet Multiverse. Write in the comments what do you think might happen in the next 22 episodes. Will the Titan TV Man appear, or will we be shown the new abilities of the Titan Drill Man? Also, if you have watched up to this point, then you are a real Mobi fan. So do not forget to subscribe to my other channels, such as Mobi Reaction and Dark Mobi channel. All the necessary links will be in the first pinned comment.